and Ravens. That score just locked up as the Ravens approach 2nd and goal. So I'm assuming something's going to happen here.
One would assume. Here's the thing as well. Jerry Jeudy first down. So Browns have their because the Colts have a 3rd and 3 that they just converted. So if they can tack on a field goal to go up by 7 before the break, that is going to give them the cash at 6-point first.
Testing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In the balance, Panthers field goal is going to be good. That's a good one. All right. So 17-13, 20 seconds left there. That also with 30 points. That has gone over the total in the first half as well. Again, good call by you. People thought this was going to be under because of the weather, but that kick sailed pretty cleanly for Carolina. So it doesn't really look like whatever it was. You say it was like a tropical storm or something?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really seem to be impacting anything we've seen so far.
Yeah, the live total is sitting 54.5. I bet the over 47.5, and it's a good call until it isn't. Hopefully we can keep the scoring going in the second half. As we were talking about James Franklin getting fired, Front Office Sports put out the 10 most expensive coaches buyouts in college football. If you had just like ballpark a Kirby Smart buyout, it is the most in college football.
Kirby Smart?
Do you have any guesses?
85.
118 mil. Wow. Lincoln Riley at USC, 90. Kalen DeBoer at Alabama, 70. Sark at Texas, 64. Similar number for Mike Norvell, by the way, also at Florida State. Brian Kelly, 62. Cristobal at Miami, 61. Like, these numbers are absurd.
Dumb question here.
Ooh, Matt Rule, 10 on the list, 56.2.
Right.
So whether it's Dignetti or Matt Rule, you're still looking at over 55 mil in a buyout.
What about Dan Mullen?
Hey, how about it? Still perfect.
Yeah.
UNLV, the best, still perfect.
Mark, you got it right. We got it wrong again. Bet them up to 7, and they just can't get their finger on the pulse of what UNLV is as a football team. Really quickly, dumb question for you. Panthers playing Charlotte?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. I'm looking at the weather radar right now. So looking to see what this is going to be like. It looks like the storm pretty much misses them throughout the entire like throughout the entirety of the game, leading up to 12:50 our time. So this is going to be a relatively clean game. I was looking because maybe we go like second half under if there's going to be some sort of weather, but it looks like according to AccuWeather and the radar that the storm is pretty much east and south of where they're at. That would be southeast, by the way.
You should have seen me last night, by the way. So in addition to the work I do here at Beeson, I'm also a sideline reporter on ESPN, and I did
nobody knew that.
The Utah ASU football game last night. We have a new audience every day, JVT, okay? I've been told I'm supposed to reiterate. And so we had a very weather-impacted game yesterday. And, like, before the game started, I had just, like, this gust of rain, wind went straight into my face, and it was very frustrating.
Yeah.
So, but that was a similar thing. It was like we had terrible weather pre-kick, and and then it almost went completely away by the second, like midway through the second quarter.
If the Browns don't get a first down here, I don't know what I'll do. I actually have no power whatsoever, so I'll just continue to watch the game. But okay, they got a first. Samson had a catch and run, but the second the ball crossed over the line of the first down, he was spun backwards like a yard. But I think they were questioning whether or not he got the line to get the yard to gain, but he did. So 1st and 10 coming up. Browns have their best drive of the day. They're going to be right at about the 25-yard line of Pittsburgh. I don't think there's really any question he got a first down. I don't know why they keep going to this replay here. You got to go for a touchdown. I mean, I know you got no time to continue to watch the game, but okay, they got a first. Samson had a catch and run, but the second the ball crossed over the line of the first down, he was spun backwards like a yard. But I think they were questioning whether or not he
seasoning, no matter how many beverages you've thrown back. Okay, we're going to step aside, rolling along here. Live Bet Sunday, week 6 of the NFL.
Coverage varies by plan, view contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com. Auto repair bills are through the roof. $3,000 to replace the transmission, $4,000 for a blown engine. And if your manufacturer's warranty is expired, you'll have to cover it all out of pocket. You need an Endurance Auto Protection Plan. No matter what the mileage, if your car is under 20 years old, Endurance can get you covered on the engine, electrical system, transmission, AC, drivetrain, and more. Endurance has plans for any budget. Repairs can be done at the certified mechanic of your choice, and they're paid directly with no middleman. Plans cover 24/7 roadside assistance, towing, battery jumps, fuel deliveries, tire changes, lockout services, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Act now and get our elite benefits, including complete tire care and key fob replacement. A $2,000 value at no extra cost. With Endurance, you could never pay for covered auto repairs again. So call now for your free quote. Call 800-458-3124. 800-458-3124. 800-458-3124.
Experience the ultimate pool and watch party at Circa Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. Hi, I'm Derek Stevens, owner and chief executive officer of Circa Las Vegas, and I want to welcome you to Stadium Swim, your year-round destination for nonstop fun. With 3 levels, 6 pools, and a massive 143-foot screen, catch every game, every season. It's the place to be in Las Vegas. Soak up the sun and party all night, 365 days a year at Stadium Swim. Secure your spot now at circalasvegas.com.
Sean Green and Ryan Kramer bring an energetic approach to sports betting to keep you entertained while sweating your bets on the Sports Gambling Podcast Live at VSiN.
When I watch this Dolphins team and you hear the players talk, you hear the coach talk, it just seems like it's not working.
Thank you, Peloton, for helping Jordan Davis lose enough weight to be able to hit 18 miles an hour.
Join Sean and Ryan every Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Sports Gambling Podcast Live at VSiN, right here on the Sports Betting Network.
Hey, it's Bill from VSiN. You may know me as the guy who writes the VSiN daily newsletter. I'm also one of VSiN's owners. If you're a business owner like I am, you need to reach customers ready to spend, right? VSiN talks to millions of engaged sports fans every month, folks with money in their pockets, ready to bet on the next big game. If you want to connect with this audience, email me at bill@vsin.com. Let's talk about how VSiN can help your business, no matter what its size, win big.
Football meets flavor with VSiN and Omaha Steaks, the official sponsor of tailgating. And right now, you can score 16 free smash burgers plus 50% off site-wide when you shop omahasteaks.com/VSiN today. Enjoy legendary steaks, juicy air-chilled chicken, beefy burgers, deli-style franks, and so much more. From preseason to postseason and every game in between, you're sure to achieve gridiron greatness because Omaha Steaks delivers the kind of exceptional flavor that brings people together. USDA certified tender steaks, legendary burgers, amazing appetizers. Steaks.com/VSiN. That's omahasteaks.com/VS.
Please stand by for this special presentation of the iMedia One Network on the Live 365 Network and the Live 365 app.
And we welcome you once again here to the Ice Castle in Mount Lebanon, Pennsylvania, as Western Reserve Radio and the iMedia One Network are proud to bring you Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on this Sunday afternoon. The Canton-Akron Jets competing in the Pittsburgh Classic, and they're looking for their second win in a row today as they will get ready to take on the Montclair Blues. Hello, everyone. Jim Craig with you, along with Caitlin Mold, as we get ready for action here on this Sunday afternoon. Jets in action last night in the late game. Started right around 10:20 as they would take on the St. Francis Red Raiders out of Buffalo. They would come away with the 5-3 win. For the Canton-Akron Jets, it would be Tyler Benson and Braden LaChance getting the goals in the first period. LaChance converting on a power play. And in the second period, Rossi Nicely would add one as well. Third period action, LaChance and Tyler Benson again adding goals. As the Jets, again, get the 5-3 win. They rebound after the early loss yesterday by a score of 3-1. Connor Mold stopped 20 out of 23 yesterday. He gets the win. And Huslop from St. Francis, he stopped 18 out of 23. Jets now 8-3 on the season. And it appears if they have the right team here for on my hockey rankings here in the preview, Montclair Blues, the 18U AA version of this, comes in at 1-8-2, having scored 27 goals and given up 61. For Canton-Akron, they have scored 42 and given up 16. Two versions of this team. We'll see if they are right in terms of their numbers. As we get ready for face-off here, clock set at 14 minutes. 14-minute periods here in this tournament. All penalties are 2 minutes as well. We've seen a couple tournaments where the penalties were 90 seconds. Some scores from over the weekend here on the iMedia One Network. Plenty of live action, as it would start off Friday with the Girard Indians and the Poland Bulldogs. Indians get the 29-28 win in a thriller. And then the Youngstown Phantoms, they take the 3-1 loss on Friday, but they would bounce back on Saturday night and get the win over the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. Also yesterday on Western Reserve Radio 2, we had the Grove City Wolverines getting the 24-14 win over the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets. And of course, in the nightcap, Canton-Akron Jets getting the 5-3 win over the St. Francis Red Raiders out of Buffalo, New York. This team here, the Montclair Blues, out of New Jersey. They make the trip down here to Pennsylvania for the Pittsburgh Classic. And we already know that Brent Jankowski will get the start in net for the Canton-Akron Jets. We'll try to get a starter for you for the Montclair Blues. I have a roster for them, but they do not have a netminder listed for this particular game. NFL action. Cleveland here right in Pittsburgh. They go into the half with the Browns trailing by a score of 9-3. As we are underway, Braden LaChance taking the face-off for the Canton-Akron Jets. They'll send this one down near the Blues net. They'll work from behind the goal line nicely. On the upper left-hand corner, he'll take a little pop under the chin. Puck will come loose, though. No call on the play. Work to the inside. Backhanded into the slot. Nicely taking a shot. Going to go up and over the net and out of play. Clock will stop with 13:40 left here first period. We're just underway here at the Ice Castle in Mount Lebanon, Pennsylvania, just outside the city of Pittsburgh. Drove to Pittsburgh on the way here. Plenty of activity as the Browns and the Steelers go at it again. Capabianca for the draw. Pryor going to send this one down in the corner. He'll take a shot. And the Jets will work from the near side. Actually, Blues now with possession from behind the net. They'll send it out to the far side. And it'll sail out to center. Picked up by the Jets. Try to go to D-to-D pass. And it'll be Weaver that'll pick it up. He'll backhand it and deliver it back down to Benson. Benson with a couple of goals last night as well. Blues trying to work from center. Builds the puck. And it'll be picked up by Doris. Doris for the Jets. Into the zone from the far side. Takes a shot. He'll bounce off the boards. Lose possession, and the Blues trying to gain possession here. Puck, though, going to sail against the near board. They'll get out to the point. Pryor going to take a shot. Pad save. 12:50 left here if you're just joining us here on the iMedia One Network. Puck sailing through center. Pryor trying to get the angle. He'll deliver a bump there. Capabianca will shift it back to Weaver. Weaver trying to get over to Benson and go off Benson's stick. And end up back in the Jets' zone. Icing coming up against the Montclair Blues. Clock will stop with 12:34 left here. Game 3 of the weekend for the Jets. They'll drop this one to the right of the Blues netminder. Chavold dropping this back to Barbieri. Back to Chavold in the circle to the right. Trying to work to the inside. It'll be Dab. Dab trying to with the wraparound. Barbieri now taking the shot. Trying to get through traffic. Went wide left of the cage. Puck up against the far wall. That's Craven and Barbieri. They protect the blue line. Puck will sail out to Craven. Craven banking it off the wall, trying to keep it in play. He'll take a little bit of a shot as well. Blues, though, will reset back in our defensive zone. Pressure from the Jets. Jets designated the home team today. These will be the visitors. Jets in their white jerseys with the blue numerals, the blue shoulders, and the navy blue pants with the light blue stripe down the side. And the Montclair Blues in all navy blue with white detail. Ethan Bell now from behind the goal line, working behind the net of the Blues. They'll try to work something in the slot. Nothing there. It'll go into the near bottom left corner. Back out to center. As Jack Pryor, we're trying to get it through, but ended up on the stick of a Montclair player. Morrow now trying to get it deep into the zone. However, he'll run into traffic. Puck loose back out at the blue line. Pryor tried to keep this in. Contact made. No call. Loose. Sending it through center. Bell there, though, to disrupt that. Puck loose. Morrow. Going to send Plog down to get to the ice. They'll shoot it from the left side of the cage. Blocker side save by the Blues netminder. 10:52 left here, first period. No score, just underway here. Game one of the day. That's a play tonight as well after the 10 o'clock hour. Blues trying to work through center. Jack Pryor, though, disrupting the path, and it'll be Morrow to bounce this one off the boards, and he'll try to get it out to Lucas Black. Derek Bellin tried to pick it up. We're going to have a player down behind the net. As we'll get a whistle, 10:29 left here. First period. No score here. They will tend to the down Jets player. Slowly getting up. Try to get a number for you here. Generally don't like to cover the injuries. Just we don't want to panic anybody. All right, injury timeout here at the Ice Castle. We will step aside for a timeout. You are listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One network.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Someone's got to set the tone out there, boys. Someone's got to set it.
The station that sets the tone for Youngstown Phantoms hockey is Western Reserve Radio. WRDB, The Scourge.
Action back underway. We'll have the puck drop. Puck, the upper left-hand corner. Us now, working to the right of the cage. Of the Montclair Blues. Puck through center. As Pryor now going to go D to D. He'll go to Craven. Craven will try to gather it up off the wall. Puck loose here. He'll take a bump, and it'll be the Jets with possession through center. That'll be Pryor. You'll have Doris to his left. He won't be able to make it all the way down. Puck now behind the goal line. In the Montclair defensive zone. And we'll sail this one all the way back behind Jankowski. Marzullo sending this one across ice. Send it over the head of Rasher. Contact on the far side. No call. Puck loose on the boards here. Will be gathered up by Salzano. Sharp angle shot. Came from behind the goal line. Actually, nowhere to go there. Rasofi going to send this back out to center. They'll chase this one down into the Blues defensive zone and try to send it back out to center. Rasofi. He'll try to gather it up for the Blues. Javold coming in. He'll deliver a shot. Puck loose. Deacon Johnson there. And Dab now working back to the inside. trying to work through 3 blue jerseys. However, the puck going to go off of a defender and end up against the wall to our upper left. Weaver stepping in from the blue line defensively. Deacon Johnson there as well. They're working just in front of the blue line. And they'll behind the goal line to the left of the Blues netminder. Puck loose through center. It's going to head all the way down. No icing here as Barbieri will gather it up behind Jankowski. Barbieri can switch direction, try to work around Soder. He'll draw past it for Chabot. Chabot working it off the boards. Get it out to Weaver. Weaver trying to clear the zone. Gets it out to center and picked up by the Blues. They'll go D to D, working near the blue line. And then back through center. Weaver centered on the angle, trying to get it to Lucas Black. Black trying to chase it down. Couldn't gather it up before it got to the Blues netminder. We're going to try to get an even number for you here. 35 there. Don't have him on the roster. Sharp angle shot by Soder, but gathered up by Ethan Bell. Bell working through the slot, getting it to Lucas Black. Black putting it forward. He'll get it to Deacon Johnson. Johnson getting into the zone, help it knocked off the stick of the Blues. Now working through center. Ethan Bell there as well to the near side now. Rasher dropping it down into the circle, but only player there is Gage Weaver. Weaver for the Jets. Trying to bank it off the boards. But a shot from the angle will be Plog, picking it up on the ricochet off the wall. Puck loose. On the far wall, they'll battle for it. Black. Now sending it over to Weaver. Weaver from the circle over the head of Lombardo. And it'll be sent right back into the Jets' defensive zone. Weaver going to pick it up to the left of Jankowski. Puck along the near wall. Lombardo pushing it forward. It'll be palmed down at the point. It'll be Morrow trying to pick it up. They'll try to get around Schleifer. Puck back out at the blue line. Blues drop this one behind the goal line. Try to get it to Plog. Couldn't get it. And we're going to get a whistle as Lucas Black's helmet was, well, we'll say removed. We'll get that whistle here automatically as soon as the player loses a helmet. August Reckner in the net for the Blues. They'll drop this one to the left of Jankowski. It'll work against the wall. Marzullo trying to find an option. Nicely there as well. He'll have Craven behind him. Tyler Benson to his right. Nicely working to the inside. Couldn't get a shot off. Puck still loose. They'll battle behind the boards. Jack Pryor, Will Craven defensively now on for the Jets. Working from the right of Reckner. Back out to the point. Blues defensive zone. They'll try to feed it out nicely. They're going to keep it in, and he'll send it down behind the goal line. He'll sail around the kick plate, and it'll be chased down by Bellin. Derek Bellin for the Blues. He'll lose it. They'll try to wrap around. Jets with the puck now, and then the Blues will pick this one right out, send it back out the center. Jack Pryor try to get it. Pryor now on the angle, trying to take the path away from Marzullo. He'll get it, and we're going to get a penalty coming up. As we have some contact here, looks like the Jets are going to go to the penalty kill. Blues will go to the man advantage. 5:48 left here, first period, no score. See who they're going to send to the box. It'll be Jack Pryor. 2 minutes, and I believe they called that hooking. Could have been a plethora of things the way that went. So, excuse me. Blues will go to the man advantage. Will drop this one to the right of Jankowski. Derek Bellin will take the face-off for Montclair. Nicely for the Jets. Puck up to the blue line. They'll go D to D, take a shot, try to get through traffic. Nothing there. Backhanded attempt by Yoon. And now tied up against the board. Barbieri there. 2-on-1. He'll take on Bellin and Yoon. Excuse me, that'll be dying there. Send it back out to the blue line. Shot again, but it's going to go off of the boot of Rossi nicely. And down into the circle. Lucas Black will try to clear it. Weaver from around the back of the net. Trying to send it. He'll clear it all the way down to the other end, 200 feet with 5:16 left here. First period. A minute 24 left here on the power play for Montclair. Blues will reset. They'll send it high into the Jets defensive zone. Weaver will pick it up. He'll send it D to D to Barbieri. Barbieri going to clear it all the way down. And we'll buy some time here as we hit the 105 mark on the Blues power play. 4:48 left here, first period. We are scoreless. From behind the net of Reckner. Blues will try to set up something. Coming ahead with some speed through center. Some contact as Rasher trying to gather it up. Couldn't get a shot off. He'll go down. Puck loose. Barbieri will knock him off the puck. He'll try to send up the board, but too many bodies there. As Grisafi had the puck. Lost it in the slot. Weaver will clear it. Try to get it out of the zone. And it's going to be Doris now. Doris taking a shot from the blue line. Pad save by Reckner. Shot on goal from the right by Doris. Reckner will push that one away. Tyler Benson going to palm this one down at the blue line. Takes a shot from the point. And it'll sail left to the cage. Here goes the stick of Hushka. Blues through center. He'll clear the penalty now. As Pryor will make his way to the bench. Shot from the point by Rashner. But Jankowski with the glove save. We'll stop the action with 3:43 left first period. Scoreless here so far. First game of the day for the Canton-Akron Jets. Pryor picking up the puck from the faceoff on the left. To the left of Jankowski. Send it out to center. Chavold trying to work through center. He'll work down the far wall. Looking for somebody to slide. Has taken Johnson. Johnson takes a shot wide left of the cage. 3:26 left here first period. Blues trying to work into the zone. Easily taken away by Jack Pryor. Trying to send it across. Was looking for Soder. Couldn't connect on it. Dab there now with the ricochet. Taking it through center. They'll have Chavold to his left. Works into the zone. To the left of Reckner. He'll wrap around now. Look for somebody in the slot. Has Deacon Johnson. Johnson couldn't gather up the pass. And it'll sail out to center. The Jets will have to vacate. Morrow going to send it down behind the net where it'll sit. And Salzano and Chavold will battle for it, but will end up back out at center as Jack Pryor. Fresh off the penalty. We'll take it into the zone, and we'll get an offside. 2:41 left here, first period. Scoreless here so far in game one here. Pittsburgh Classic. Being played all weekend long. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday this weekend with the Columbus Day holiday. And championship game tomorrow, I believe scheduled for 4:40 here at the Ice Castle. However, the Jets back in action tonight just after the 10 o'clock hour. Jets now will send this all the way down in the far corner. Should be icing coming up against the Jets. We'll bring it all the way back left to right. Jankowski in the net to our right. Reckner to our left. I'll try to keep you up to some of the NFL action going on today as well. Dolphins with a 13-9 lead over the Chargers. Indianapolis leads Arizona 14-10. And the Patriots, they lead the Saints 22-16. Stagmeyer taking the face off to the right of Jankowski. It'll head out to center. And Blues with possession for a moment. Plog had it taken away then. And they'll gather it up again. They'll take a shot from the blue line. Jankowski will feed it out to Weaver to play. He'll send it around the kick plate to the far side. Benson sending it up to Barbieri. Barbieri up the wall. And hold on to it. He'll run into some traffic. And back out the center. Weaver backing this one off the glass. And down into the Jet zone. Stagmeyer had it. And now we're going to have a collision there, and it's going to be a penalty coming up. I believe this is going to be on the Jets. Delayed penalty here with 1:48 left. Blues will go back to the man advantage. Block from behind the net of Reckner. Sending it around. Reckner going to head to the bench. 6-on-5 for the moment. 1:34 left here, first period. Blues down the far wall. Barbieri in front, taking away the angle. Shot on goal, Jankowski with the save. Huska with the shot from Jankowski's right. Right into the glove. Away, however, these are going to go back to the man advantage. They'll have the second power play of the game. 1:26 left here, first period. No score here at the Ice Castle in Mount Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Plenty of live action here this week on the iMedia One Network. We will do it again next weekend. 2 more games for the Youngstown Patricians High School football game of the week. Of course, the coach and I will have Lakeview at Poland, the Battle of the Bulldogs. Black will take the face off to the right of Jankowski. Blues will win this one. And the blue line will drop this one down in the circle to the right. Puck loose in the front. And it's going to be swept away by Lucas Black. Black taking it down the near wall. He'll try to get past Soder. From the left of Reckner. He'll get tied up down in the corner. 1:36 left on the Blues power play. Under a minute to play here in this first period. 54 seconds to be exact now. They'll set up from behind the net of Reckner. Bell, Morrow, Pryor, and Black out for the special teams. And the Blues working through center, trying to Rashner. With the puck now, set it down on the goal line. And an icing coming up against Montclair. 29.9 seconds left here, first period, no score. Minute 4 left on the Blues power play. Ollie Stagmeyer in the box. I believe that's going to be a 2-10 here because didn't see the signal. Trying to see who else is serving the penalty for the 2. Kind of at an angle. A little disadvantage here. We'll have the face-off to the right of Reckner. We'll drop this one. Tied up in the corner into our lower left. 20 seconds left to play here, first period. Nicely on the ice as well now. Capabianca, Morrow, Pryor as well. 7 seconds left here. Blues can't get from beyond their goal line by their own goalie here. Nicely tying it up. Pardon the expression, but tied it up nicely to end the first period. So after 1, we are scoreless. 34 seconds left on the power play for the Blues. But we go to the second period with not much settled. We'll step aside for a quick timeout. You are listening to Canton-Akron Jets Hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One Network.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 90% rate. Joe Pavelski.
Backhand scores! Wow, what a goal!
Johnny Gaudreau. And Torrey Krug were stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you are a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow @collegehockey.
Champions of the college hockey world!
We'll flip sides of the ice here. Reckner in the net to our right, Jankowski to our left. Scoreless game here so far going into the second period. 34 seconds left on the man advantage for the Montclair Blues. Fresh bodies out here. So a 2-10 being served by Ollie Stagmeyer. Drop this one at center to get the second period going. And it'll be Don Balestrino serving the 2-minute version of this. So 34 seconds left for him. At center here, puck will sit all the way down to Reckner. He'll push it away here. Bellin sending it out to the far point. Trying to get through center. Capabianca right there, though. Trying to sweep it back in here. Bellin, though, will ricochet it. However, the puck sailed down in the far left corner. Or right corner is Tyler Benson. Stepped in. He'll take a bump, and the Blues will recover it. Bellin will send this one down the wall through center. And the Jets, again, going to clear this one, send it back down to the right of the cage. Right. Try to send it up ice. But Capabianca right there to send it back down. Bellin will pick it up. He'll send it around the kick plate. Try to get it to Marzullo. Marzullo didn't see it coming right now, sending it around the other way. They'll bring it up the near board. Capabianca there. Bellin tried to clear it. Couldn't get it out. Tyler Benson there as well. Puck at center. It'll be Dye. Send over right. Sending through center. Raven there. He'll chase it down. He'll be traded by Leo Marzullo. Collision in the far left corner as puck loose. Jets had possession. But Kadelikov coming in to take that away. Bellin now battling at center against Deacon Johnson. Johnson, one of the bigger guys on the ice. And now it's going to be Dab. Dab trying to work to the inside. He'll have his stick hooked up. Right went down. And right from behind the goal line now. Trying to send it up the board. And the 2-minute portion of that penalty will be cleared. Stagmeyer will remain in the box. Chavold through center. Chased down by Lombardo. Puck loose into the zone. Back to full strength here. Takes a shot. Pad save by Reckner. Puck loose here. A Blues player upended. Kind of corkscrewed down to the ice. As Wright bringing it down to near boards. Jets, though, on a good angle. Take the option away. Weaver. Now, and we're going to have another collision over on the wall. And a penalty, I believe, coming up. As the Jets penalty box opens, Sebastian Dab will head to the sin bin. It'll be 2 minutes. We missed what the call was, but there was a big collision down here on an angle that we really couldn't see that well. Is that going to be a roughing call? Okay, they're going to say tripping, which I thought was kind of odd because it's like a high-speed collision against the boards. But, all right, close enough. They'll drop this one to the left of Jankowski. 11:57 left here, second period. No score as the Blues go back to the man advantage. Sebastian Dab in the box. Pryor battling for it in the upper left corner. We work against Caden Lombardo. Daniel Schleifer in there as well for the Blues. Ethan Bell lurking around the circle, waiting for an opportunity here. Lucas Black stepping in. And puck's been tied up for a while. We'll see how long the officials let this go. And finally, it'll come loose. And send it around the kick plate to the near side. Jets will clear this one all the way down ice. It'll be stopped by Reckner. And set up by Hushka behind the net. Ethan Bell going to chase him down. Plog with the puck. Try to send it D to D. Ethan Bell there, though. Took the path away. Plog, though, going to recover and take it to the far side. Takes a shot. Pad saved by Jankowski. Puck still loose in the slot. And Pryor bouncing this one off the boards. It'll make it past Rasher. And down there, Lucas Black with the backhand. And it's going to be knocked away by Rasher. Short-handed opportunity. And we have an interference call coming up. I believe Schleifer will head to the box for the Blues. And the Jets won't get the benefit of the power play for the next 48 seconds. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for the next 48, and then the Jets will have a minute 12 power play. 10:44 left here, second period. Face-off to come to the left of Rasher. Mason Dars to take the face-off against Versafi. Bellin sending out the center. Morrow there as well as Pryor. And it will say all the way down here. Icing coming up. We'll do it again from the safe spot just to the left of the Blues netminder. 10:37 left here. 41 seconds left on the penalty to Sebastian Dab. Minute 53 left on the penalty to the Blues. They got it up there as number 4, but I don't think that's a number 4. All right. Go out the center. Thrasher tried to send this one down into the zone. Jack Pryor there from behind the net of Jankowski. Trying to set something up. He'll get it out to Doris. Doris has to work through center. 4 blue jerseys in front of him, but he's actually going to get it into the zone. But backhand this one behind the goal line. 10 seconds left on the Jet. Dab. Loose in the slot. Swept away by Salzano. The Jets setting this one up into the stand. Souvenir for the fans. And the clock will stop with 9:56 left. Second period. Dab will make his way to the bench. And the Jets will start a power play here. One for the next minute 12. Give you a scoring recap, but the only thing we don't have today is scoring. Defensive game here as Marzullo will take the face-off for the Montclair Blues. Rossi nicely just outside the Blues defensive zone. Jets working the inside. Black taking the shot, glove save by Reckner. Ollie Stegmeyer still in the box. He's junior out of Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. Puck loose at center. Try to send it across. Marzullo there. He'll try to get an angle. Has a little bit of momentum, but Barbieri going to be there. He'll get the shot off. But Jankowski will stop that one. Who's also looking for a short-handed goal here. 56 seconds left in the second period. Game 1 of the doubleheader today. Jets will be back in action tonight at 10 o'clock. Marzullo to take the face-off for the Blues. Jets will win this one cleanly. Down into the zone. Black looking to feed someone. Looking for Bell in the slot. Couldn't get it past Korn. And the puck will sail out to center. And it's not going to be Soda with some speed. He'll have Weaver behind him. He'll take the shot and another save by Jankowski. 33 seconds left on the power play for the Jets, but that Montclair has more shots on the penalty kill than the Jets do on the power play. 9:17 left. And Weaver is going to go back to the box. So we'll be 4-on-4 for the next 33 seconds. Officials explaining something to the Montclair coaching staff. Again, no signal from the officials on what exactly the call was, but they'll drop this one to the right of Jankowski. Marzullo to take the face-off for the Blues. They'll tie it up in the circle. Finally, will get loose. Jets now with some speed through center. It'll be Morrow. Morrow working there. Trying to find somebody in the slot. Tried to backhand one past Reckner. Couldn't get it. He'll take a second shot. It'll go wide right of the cage. Back out to the point. Black taking a shot. This one will head into the glass to the far side. And nicely, the closest one to it. He'll try to reach out beyond Korn to get it. Black now to the right of Reckner. Trying to work to the inside. Looking for the backhand. Stop by Reckner. Marzullo will pick it up. He'll set it up from behind the net. Send it all the way down ice as the penalty will be cleared for the Blues. And they will now go on a power play for the next minute 15. Clock has not stopped till, well, that it is now. It looks a few seconds tick off. But 8:32 left here, second period. No score. Each team getting their opportunity on the power play. Face off to come to the left of Reckner. Mason Doris will take the draw against Maxwell Dye. So now Dye in the circle, ready to go. Jets win this one, take a shot. Blocker side save. Tyler Benson looking to put one in. We'll sail out to center. Jack Pryor there. He'll take a shot from behind. That's an easy penalty. Pryor's down. And now a little pushing and shoving here. Tyler Benson taking a shot from behind. So this might be a 2 and 10 as well. As Dye will head to the box. Stagmeyer still serving the penalty for his as well. Up on the board, there's 1:06 left on the Blues power play, but we'll see what the officials are going to do here as they head to the score table to work this one out. All right, so 2 and 10 it's going to be. Guy's going to head to the box. They'll look for somebody to serve this one. I believe it's going to be Wright. So Sebastian Wright will head to the box. All right, so we're trying to catch a little bit of what's going on the far side. And so they have Dye in there for 2 minutes, and they're showing Safi there for 2 minutes as well. I'm not sure if they have those numbers right up on the board. Because I believe that, I thought that was 66 that went into the box. It was 88, okay. So Brandon Grisafi will serve the, I believe the 2 minute penalty here is finally, we're going to get a buzzer here. I think we're going to get back to action. Jack Pryor back up on his feet. But we're trying to figure this out. Here's now also Daniel Schleifer will head to the box. There are 3 Montclair Blues players in there, and we don't have a clue as to what they're doing. All right, so nonetheless, 1:06 left on the penalty to Gage Weaver. As Braden LaChance, who was bumped up earlier, takes the face-off. Jets win this one. They'll take the shot, trying to get into traffic. Husker going to slow it down, and it's going to be a one-timer coming. It goes wide left of the cage. Reckner going to push this one back out. Black going to keep it in. Black from the circle, dropping it back to the blue line. Or excuse me, that'll be Morrow. Morrow from the circle. He'll fan on a shot. Takes a shot. It's going to go off the back of the net. Morrow again going to reset. Send it to the far side. 4-on-3 situation here. So Morrow from the circle to the left of Reckner. Sends it down low to LaChance. LaChance back out to the point. Take the shot, try to get into traffic, going to roll around. Looking for a rebound shot, but it's going to be swept away. And Braden LaChance will pick it up. They'll reset. 15 seconds left on the penalty for the Jets. Takes the shot wide right of the cage. 5 seconds from clearing this penalty. Morrow from the circle. Takes a shot. It's going to be swallowed up by Reckner. And the Jets will get a 5-on-3 for the next 53 seconds. Connor Mold out there doing some housekeeping, keeping the door shut. Such a good boy. Face-off to come to the left of the Blues netminder. It'll be Lombardo and LaChance. Third quarter here in Pittsburgh. The Steelers have a 16-3 lead over the Browns. Black and Lombardo for the face-off. Bellin going to clear this one down ice. It'll slowly creep beyond the goal line as Jack Pryor will try to set it up from behind Jankowski. New center, work to the near wall. LaChance working to the inside, takes a shot. Blocker side saved by Reckner. Rebound shot, but it's going to go wide right of the cage. From the near corner, LaChance trying to set it out to to Black. Puck down low. Dars sending it to the far side. Weaver from the point. They'll go D to D. They'll work into the high slot. Takes a shot. Loose. In front of Reckner. It'll be swept away by Korn. Jankowski will come out of the net to play this. He'll send it to the far side. 6 seconds left on the Jets power play. Lombardo going to clear it out to center. He'll send it D to D to the near side. Weaver setting up for LaChance. LaChance working down the near corner, trying to work around Bellum. Works to the inside, and he'll have it knocked away. Puck in a high slot down. They're going to fight for it, and it'll sail out to Gage Weaver, who will have it near his own defensive zone. And it'll be palmed out by Krasafi. All penalties clear here. 6 minutes left, second period, no score. And we'll get a whistle. Jankowski will cover this up. Clock will stop with 5:58 left, second period. And now the LA Chargers, 17-3 lead over the Baltimore Ravens. Face-off comes to the left of Jankowski. Tied up down in the corner. Dad sending it around to kick plate. Johnson trying to work it through center. A ricochet off of a Blues player. And then Dangle out at center. Morrow chasing it down. Get it back to center. And Soder right there for the Blues. Lozano from mid-ice. He'll send this one down behind the net of Jankowski. Go to the far left corner from where we are. Morrow trying to work it around. He'll get it out to a teammate. Krasafi sending it back behind the goal line. It'll be Morrow again. One-on-one with Soder. Puck loose. Jankowski working from left to right. And the puck off the glass. Will sit all the way down. This will be icing coming up against the Canton-Akron Jets. Clock will stop with 5:02 left in the second period. Browns 4th and 10, looking for a field goal here from Andre Schmidt. And he'll hit this one. 16-6, your score here in Pittsburgh between the Steelers and the Browns. Steelers with the advantage on that. Puck out through center. Benson trying to work past right. Trying to take the shot, went off of right. And then down in the slot, Capabianca there, but it's going to be covered up by Reckner, we believe. I don't know where the puck went. And then Reckner will find it in his pads. He'll send it back out. And the clock will stop with 4:48 left here. And remaining in the second period. Capabianca and Marzullo for the draw to the right of Reckner. They'll bring it around there. Be picked up by the Jets. Shot! And Capabianca looking for the rebound. Couldn't get to it. Craven stepping in on the far wall. He'll keep it in the zone. Try to drop it to Capabianca. And Pryor will have to chase this one down ice. He'll have to run away from Schleifer and set it up behind Jankowski all the way down the other end. 4:25 left, second period. Down through center. This Bellum, though, will pick it up for the Blues. He'll take a shot and go down. No call. Tyler Benson will get the call for the high hit. There was a collision there. It looked like Benson raised his arms up to protect himself. Benson will absolutely head to the box that he will share with Ollie Stagmeyer. Collision here between the two players. But again, I don't think this was intentional by Tyler Benson. His arms came up. I think he was just instinctual to protect himself. However, Derek Bellin slowly getting up off the ice to shake out the cobwebs, and looks like he will be okay. However, Tyler Benson heading to the box. For 2 minutes. .4:14 left here, second period, no score. Jets will go back to the penalty kill. So far, it's been an exchange of power plays. No Neither one able to convert. More scores from around the NFL. The Chargers now with a 23-13 lead over the Dolphins. That game being played in Miami. New England with a 25-16 lead over the New Orleans Saints. Seattle leads Jacksonville 20-6. Dallas with a 24-20 lead over Carolina. All those in the fourth quarter. Arizona leads Indianapolis 24-17. Arizona down early in that game. They come back. So breaking the action here. Not sure. I believe we have a trainer out checking on Bellin. 4:14 left here, second period. Jets going back to the penalty kill. Looks like Pryor, Craven, Capabianca, and Doris for the Jets. Physical game here so far. All right, so 2-10 to Tyler Benson for unsportsmanlike. I thought that was the initial indication, but they have him up on the board for 2 minutes. And he will have somebody to talk to in Ollie Stagmeyer. 4:14 left here, second period. Seattle with a 20-6 lead over Jacksonville. As we get back to action here. Face off to the left of Jankowski. Blues on the power play. Marzullo. Excuse me, that'd be Lombardo. On the line, we'll drop it down into the circle to the left of Jankowski. Marzullo back up to the blue line. He'll take a sharp angle shot, loose in the slot, but it'll be swept away. Jets will try to clear it. And we'll get another whistle. An interference call coming up. But who is this call on? That's not good for the Jets. As the penalty box will open. And Will Craven will head to the box for interference. Okay, so back to action here. And Jankowski will stop a half-hearted shot. With 3:44 left here, second period. 5-on-3 situation here. Blues with a two-man advantage, and it'll be Pryor from behind the net trying to clear it. Have to get past Rasher. Puck loose now. Black had the puck and lost it. Black taking a chance there. Shot from the circle. Wide right of the cage, though. Soder from the far right point takes a shot. It's going to be loose in the slot, and it's going to be covered up by Jankowski. And the clock will stop at 3:21 left here, second period. 1:08 left on the penalty to Tyler Benson. Ollie Stagmeyer finally emerges from the penalty box. And the puck going to sail all the way down past Resher. Send it around the kick plate. They'll get it out to Marzullo. Marzullo tried to sweep it away. We'll send it down to the upper right-hand corner from Stagmeyer there. Trying to tie it up for the Jets. However, Yoon. On the left of Rashner. We'll send it out to center. Bank it off the boards. Picked up. That was Soder. Soder tried to take a half-hearted shot there. Ran into some traffic. Puck loose now as the Jets will clear this. It'll end up behind the goal line of the Blues. Braden LaChanso there. He'll take a shot from behind. Marzullo now with it for the Blues. With some speed through center. One man there. He'll pass it over. Work to the center. Takes a shot. And the Blues are going to score. 2:28 left here, second period. Blues will convert on the power play. And it's a 1-0 game in favor of the Montclair Blues. I believe that will clear the initial penalty to Tyler Benson. At least a 2-minute portion of it anyway. All right, indeed that will be the case. So 36 seconds left on the man advantage. We're 5-on-4 now as Black. Try to send us to the far board. Marzullo will send this all the way down. Excuse me, that'll be Salzano. On the blue line. Shot through traffic. Going to go off the chest of Jack Pryor. Pryor, the senior out of Glen Oak. We'll have some contact down here, and it looks like we have another penalty coming up to Montclair. Let's see what the call is. Couldn't see down from our angle. This was down in the lower left corner. Kind of have a blind spot there. Interference. Going to be the call coming up against Zach Salzano. He'll head to the box here. 14 seconds left on the penalty to the Jets. 2 minutes coming up. And it looks like the Jets want to take a timeout. 2:06 left here, second period. Jets trail by a score of 1-0. We'll step aside for a quick timeout. Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One Network.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard or call 234-254-8532. Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
The stations that always keep you in the zone.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast, Youngstown, Ohio.
All right, as we try to clear up some of these penalties here at the Ice Castle, was Jankowski responsible for one of those penalties, as Marzullo will take the face-off against Stagmeyer to the left of Reschner. Stagmeyer back out to the blue line. He'll set it up for Black. Black going to drop it back down into the circle to Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer back out to Black. Black working back to Stagmeyer. Go back and forth a few times. They'll work around Black this time. Send it D to D. Black on the circle near us. They'll take the shot. Glove save by Reschner. Beautiful save by the Blues netminder. Clock will stop with 1:45 left here. Second period, 1:39 left on the Jets power play. Marzullo and the chance for the draw. Belt will send this one out to center. They'll sail past the Jets. They'll have to vacate. Doris will pick this up. He'll go down, but he'll get it across ice. Stagmeyer under some pressure. Bardo will knock it away. The Jets will have to pick it back up behind the net of Jankowski. Jets with some speed through center. LaChance looking to get into the zone. Jets going to follow LaChance. Takes the shot. It's going to bounce. And Wright going to clear it out of there. Some contact. I thought there was a hold there. Didn't call it. LaChance takes a shot. Stagmeyer working to the inside. And we'll get a whistle as Reschner will tie this one up. Minute 6 left on the power play for the Jets. 1:11 left in the second period. One nothing is your score in favor of Montclair. It's off the end. A chance to take the face off. It'll head out to Yoon. Send it around the kick plate to the far side. Corn there, but it'll be Black from the point. They will set this up for the Jets. Black trying to slide one down towards the goalie there. Couldn't get to it. Black going to backhand it. Tried to get it to Ethan Bell, but Yoon, the closer player to it. Stagmeyer stepping in, though. Now they're going to battle in the near right corner, right in front of us. Yoon with the puck. Black stepping in. He'll try to deliver a shot. He'll separate him from the puck. And it will sail out the center. As Rasher was chasing down the puck, Jankowski came out to play it. A chance going to take a hit. 35 seconds left here, second period. Jets now through center, trying to work to the inside. LaChance looking for the shot. He will have two blue jerseys in front of him. Grasovsky tried to get it out of the zone, but Darnaris will send it back down. LaChance from the near right corner. It was the puck to Yoon. Weaver, though, going to step in and disrupt them. Ethan Bell up against the board with 4 seconds left on the power play. And the Blues will clear this one out to center. Jets will have to vacate, and that will clear the penalty and will bring us to the end of the second period here in Mount Lebanon, Pennsylvania. After 2, the Montclair Blues 1, Canton-Akron Jets nothing. We'll step aside for a timeout. You are listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio and the iMedia One Network.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 90% rate. Joe Pavelski.
Backhand scores! Wow, what a goal!
Johnny Gaudreau. And Torrey Krug were stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you are a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow @collegehockey.
Champions of the college hockey world!
Are you ready to hit the gridiron and make your mark? The Cleveland Cobras are recruiting players and coaches for the upcoming Premier Amateur Football League season. We're looking for passion, grit, and the relentless drive to win. Whether you're a seasoned vet or hungry rookie, your shot starts now. Join a brotherhood, build a legacy, strike with the Cobras. Follow us on Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football, or for league information, visit PAFLfootball.com to get started today. Team Pride Cobras.
This is Everett Fitzhugh, the radio voice of the NHL Seattle Kraken, and when I want to catch up with Youngstown sports, I tune in to Western Reserve Radio, WRDB, The Scourge.
Two periods in the books here. We'll flip sides of the ice again. Jankowski to our right, Schner to our left. Blues with a 1-0 lead. Shots on goal in that period, 14 for the Blues, 4 for Canton-Akron, and a plethora of penalties that we very seldom play 5-on-5 in this game. As they'll send this back out to center. Puck high up, then going to be fall right into the glove of Reschner. 13:50 left here in this game. And for the first time in a while, there are no penalties to speak of. Drop this one to the right of Reschner. Stagmeyer to take the face off for the Jets. Revolt from behind the net. Tried to sneak in there, couldn't get to it. LaChance trying to reach in there as well. Blues now through center. From the far side, has LaChance on the way. Nice shot, though. They'll go into the glass, nowhere close. Puck near here. Sklitnikov will send this one out to the far side. Shot. And a glove save by Jankowski. A stoppage at 13:26 of the third period. We'll have a change here. Deacon Johnson, Will Craven, Chavold, all coming out for the Jets. Dab taking the face off. Deacon Johnson trying to work past right. He'll have Chavold to his left. Takes a sharp angle shot, couldn't get it to go. Dab, though, with the rebound shot. Another shot, pad save by Reschner. Puck up against the wall. Deacon Johnson sending it down into the corner. Ashton Dab now to the slot. Nobody there. Craven trying to reach out to keep it in the zone. Couldn't get there. Craven through center. will send this one down into the far left corner. Deacon Johnson there will try to get to right before he gets it. However, it'll be Salzano with the puck. Up through center. Great back check coming in from, I believe that was Ethan Bell. Excuse me, that'll be Thor Chavold. Through center here now to be Morrow taking the shot from the point. Swallowed up by Rushner, and the clock will stop with 12:36 left in the game. 1-0 is your score. Drop this one again to the right of Rushner. Capabianca will take the face-off for Canton-Akron. CAK trailing 1-0. Shot going to go wide left of the cage. Send one kick plate. Ethan Bell there. He'll send it back out to the blue line. Couldn't hold his own. And Pryor will try to work it back in. Jets will have to vacate. And will be picked up by Korn. Korn trying to get it out of the zone. Jets able to maintain it, though. Soft setting it out as the Jets will have to vacate again. Chip it down the corner. Be palmed down by the Blues. And it'll be Plog sending it back out and returned by Pryor. Puck to the inside. Takes a backhanded shot. And can't get past Rushner. 11:53 on the clock. Jets working back to the inside again. Looking from the right side. Jack Pryor standing there waiting for the feed. Couldn't get to him. Puck from the blue line. Shot by Gage Weaver. Stick save by Rushner. Work to the corner down our bottom left. To the far side. A little bit of a blind spot for us. Contact there. Puck still loose. Trying to keep it in as Capabianca. Looked like he did. The puck pushed out to center as Pryor will bank this one off the wall. Back down into the Blues defensive zone. Center, Jack Pryor standing in the middle there. He'll have a stick lifted by Balestrino. Balestrino down the near wall, looking for some help there. 2-on-2. As he works back to the inside, has Ethan Bell there. Couldn't get him on the feed. Tried to sneak one in past Rushner. He knocked away and tied up down in the corner. 10:51 left here, third period. 1-0 is the score. Jets trail. Pryor taking a bump from behind by Kolitnikov. Bodies will come together as Jack Pryor will go down. He'll bounce right back up. Don Balestrino will work his way down ice. The sophomore out of Mineral Ridge High School. Ethan Bell now taking a bump from around the boards. Try to gather up the puck, but it's knocked off the path here. Black taking a shot from the blue line wide left. 10:20 left here. Third period. Jets trail by 1. Blues working into the zone. Lucas Black in there delivering a shot. Puck still loose. No call on the play. Lucas Black, the defensive back for the West Branch Warriors. Puts a shot on there. The puck loose now at center. Head out towards Jankowski. Jankowski going to come out far to play this. Tried to send it out and almost backfired on him going wide left of the cage. He didn't get all of it when he pushed it out, but set up a shot for Montclair. He was able to recover, though, and cover this one up. 9:44 left here, third period. Blues with a 1-0 lead. Jets trail by 1. Craven, LaChance, Stagmeyer, nicely, and Morrow on the ice for Canton-Akron. Puck loose through center. Stagmeyer had it. The chance there to back him up, though. Trying to work past the Blues defenders. Craven chasing it back down now. Through ice. He'll be racing Yoon down into the corner. Yoon tied up. Die. As well. They're trying to wrap around here. Jankowski will block that one. LaChance sending it around the kick plate. Nicely there. Yoon to the far side. Trying to send it around there, but Max Morrow there. Morrow trying to clear this one out of the zone. Trying to find an option, and it'll sail past Rossi nicely and down behind the goal line. Icing coming up against the Canton-Akron Jets. 9:04 left here in the third period. in Carolina. The Cowboys and the Panthers all tied up at 27. 9 minutes left there in the fourth quarter. Face off to come to the right of Jankowski. Now, for the Jets taking the face off. Blues will win this one. He'll backhand it around the kick plate. And Weaver will try to pick this one up. Schleifer, though, trying to sneak one in on the right side of Jankowski. We'll get some help from Barbieri. Through center, Chavold. 2-on-1 if they hurry. It's going to be Dab and Chavold. He'll take a shot, pad save. Deacon Johnson there to recover. Back into the slot. And a shot by Chavold. Couldn't get all of it. Chavold and Schleifer battling for it. It's going to end up on the boards there. Barbieri as well. Blues sending this all the way down. Jankowski going to come out of the net. But Weaver going to safely bring this around back of the net. Johnson trying to feed it. Kind of dangled there. Nobody touched it. Now it'll be chased down by Doris. Doris from the far side. Off the boards. Be intercepted at center. Lombardo with the puck. Trying to get it back into the Jets defensive zone. Weaver from behind Jankowski. Setting it around the kick plate. Trying to send it around to Deacon Johnson. And now it's going to be Barbieri. Barbieri and Doris. 2-on-2 there. Trying to work past right. Couldn't get it. Trying to feed somebody in the slot there. Nobody there but a Blues player in Montclair. They'll have possession. They will chip this one down out the center. Intercepted by Ethan Bell. Palmed down. Bell from the far side takes a shot. And he's going to be separated from the puck. Back out the center. They'll try to keep it in, but it'll be Weaver sending it back to the far side to Barbieri. He'll be knocked off the puck by Lombardo. Doris now with possession. Sends it. Pad save by Rushner. Craven trying to keep it in. Puck still loose. Craven found it. Going to kick this one forward, and he'll set it up for Doris. The ricochet back into the Jets' defensive zone. Marzullo with the puck. He'll lose it to Ethan Bell. From center, he'll send it out to Yoon. Yoon on the far side. Palestrino on the ice for Canton-Akron now. Captain Bianca had the puck. He'll lose it. And it will be pitched back down. Bump off the official. And the clock will stop at 6:35 left here. Third period. Blues with a 1-0 lead over CAK. Other scores from around the NFL. Seattle now with a 20-12 lead over Jacksonville. He's off to come to the left of Rushner. Blues with possession now. They'll try to get through center. Pryor and Craven there. 3-on-1. Odd man rush as they'll be knocked off the puck. Ethan Bell from behind the goal line. Sending this all the way back down out the center. Gathered up by Korn. Korn trying to send it D to D. Awkward pass. It will stay at center. Pryor there. Craven now. 1-on-1. Flicknikoff taking the shot. Going to go wide right of the cage. Craven around the corner. Runs into the official. Puck now on the stick of the Montclair Blues. Blog from the near side. Trying to work past Pryor. Black off the board. Sending it back out to the point. D to D now. Balestrino trying to keep it in. And he'll take it down the boards. Working from the left up Rushner. Trying to work to the inside. Takes a shot. And it'll be covered up. The clock will stop with 5:34 left here in the game. Arizona now with a 27-24 lead over Indianapolis. That game being played in Indianapolis. Chargers with a 26-20 lead over Miami. Miami has the ball, though. They're near midfield. And here at the Ice Castle, we have 5:34 left, third period. Jets with a 1-0 deficit. From the point, Weaver off the boards. Into the corner. And puck loose here. And Jankowski will try to come out and play it, but he'll get some help from Morrow. Jets now to the inside. LaChance working to the inside. Takes a shot. Too much of an angle on it. Stagmeyer chipping this one back down behind the goal line of Reschner. 5 minutes left here, third period. Nicely will head to the bench. Forcible will head back out. Puck near center, but it's going to be sent up into the netting here, and the clock will stop at 4:52. Relatively clean third period played here. Face off to come to the right of Reschner. Sebastian Dabb will take this one for CAK. Puck loose down behind around the kick plate. Get to the far side. Lombardo with the puck. He'll run into some traffic. Puck sailing out the center. And Chavold will send this over to Morrow. Morrow trying to work it to the inside. He'll be bumped off accidentally by his own player. Keeping Johnson there. He'll bank it off the board now. Ping pong being played with the puck at center. Weaver off the board. Getting it out to Thor Chavold. Chavold trying to find the feet. Gets it to Sebastian Dabb. Dabb into the zone now. Trying to work to the inside. Can't find it behind him. And Morrow from the blue line takes a shot. Pad save by Reschner. 4:13 left here in this game. High shot coming up. It'll be palmed down by Deacon Johnson. Loose near Reschner. Crowd gathering. Puck will be shot out to center here is Max Morrow. He'll set up from the circle to the left of Jankowski. Weaver setting it down the board. He'll feed it to Tyler Benson. Benson. On the left up. Reschner trying to work to the inside. Almost had that, but no rebound shot. Puck loose at center. It'll trail down the board from the far side. Shot. Swallowed up by Jankowski. Leo Marzullo with a good look. Couldn't get it past Jankowski. .335 left here in the game. Capabianca to take the face off against Lombardo. Puck loose near Jankowski. Pryor going to sweep it out, take it to the far board, up the kick plate, and will dangle out there in the Jets defensive zone. Blues with an attempted shot here. Tyler Benson, though, there with the back check. Contact there. They're going to call Benson for another hit. And I don't know about that one. Benson again turned around and instinctively put his hands up. The clock will stop with 3:18 left. Third period. Those will go to the power play. Barbieri, LaChance, and Bell will come out for the power play. Jack Pryor as well. Tyler Benson, the junior out of Jackson High School. Go the face off to the right of Jankowski. Shot from the circle, glove save by the senior out of Hoover High School. Calls North Canton home. Lucas Black down to take the face off. He'll take this one against Dye. Down into the corner. Pryor trying to clear this one. Time becoming an issue here. 3:06 left here in the game. Jets trail 1-0. Black now on the rush. He's got Bell to his left. Trying to get in, take a shot. Feed it to Bell. Bell gets the shot. He scores. Ethan Bell on the feed from Lucas Black ties this one up at 1. 2:56 left here in the third period. A power play goal for CAK ties this up. Beautiful feed from Lucas Black to Ethan Bell. 1-1 is your score. That coming just 22 seconds into the CAK power play. Or excuse me, into the Blues power play. It's going to be a shorthanded goal. Tyler Benson was trying to talk his way out of the box, but I don't think that's the way it's going to work for you there, bud. So the Blues will still have 1:38 left on the power play. 2:56 left in the game. NFL action again here. The Arizona Cardinals taking a 27-24 lead over the Indianapolis Colts. Colts, though, second and goal. They'll pitch this one out here, and they'll get into the end zone. So 30-27, Colts with a 3-point lead pending the extra point over Arizona. Jonathan Taylor for the touchdown. Chargers have a 26-20 lead over the Miami Dolphins. Miami with the ball just outside the red zone. All right, so shorthanded goal by CAK. Makes it 1-1. We got to get some chairs up here. Come back out to center. Lucas Black will take the face-off after the shorthanded goal. 1:38 left on the Blues power play. Raven and Pryor out defensively. Ethan Bell, Black on the ice as well. Takes a shot from the left of Reschner. No rebound shot. Blues now trying to move into the Jet zone. And a collision there. Lucas Black taking the shot on Marzullo. He'll separate him from the puck. Got a penalty coming up. Nope. Actually, we don't. All right. But it was an offside, but the Jets will clear it. The chance working down in the lower left corner. Trying to work past Reschner. Takes a shot. And it's going to go in. Right to the chance. With 1:04 left on the Blues power play, it gets the second shorthanded goal of the shift. 2:21 left. Wait a minute. We'll see if this is going to be a goal or not. Will Craven looking a little confused. And they're going to say no. No, they're going to take that away from him. As the chance will take the face off to the left of Reschner, and I don't know what the deal was on that, but a shot from the slot. Going to be knocked down in the lower left corner. Under a minute left on the Blues power play. It has not been a successful one as the Jets actually scored, I think, 2, but shot past Jankowski. Contact to the far side. Rasher will send this one down ice. He'll send it back towards Reschner in the net. Soder from behind the net. He'll lose the puck. Jets will have it. Backhanded shot attempted. Doesn't go. From Stagmeyer. Pryor stepping in there. He'll take a shot from the circle. Pad save by Reschner. Pryor from behind the net again, working. 13 seconds left on the Blues power play. The way things have gone, I think the Jets have had more shots. And it's going to go in! Backhanded shot for the Jets! And they do get that second shorthanded goal with 7 seconds left on the power play. 1:21 left. Brighton LaChance gives the Jets the 2-1 lead. 1:25 left in the game. 7 seconds left, though, on the Blues power play. Tyler Benson still in the box. So a quick turn of events here within the last couple of minutes. The penalty to Tyler Benson sets up the man advantage for the Blues. However, it's going to be the Jets that score 2 goals. 2 shorthanded goals. Blues now to the far side. Barbieri to be conscious of the fact that that penalty just expired. Clock will go up on the bench. We'll get a whistle, and the clock will stop with 1:13 left in the game. Tyler Benson will get free. So Doris, Morrow, Benson, Black. I believe Barbieri will be the one on the far side. As we'll have an empty net. Puck will sail all the way down to the other end. 6-on-5. With 1 minute to play here in the game. Jets with a 2-1 lead. Puck tied up down the other end. Nobody in the net here. Blues will have to be careful. They'll bring it down the near boards into the Jets' defensive zone. Black will chase it down. He'll get there first. Morrow bouncing it off the boards. It'll sail down. But it'll be ricocheted back in. Black sending it around the kick plate. Barbieri the closest one to it. It'll sail out. Actually, the Blues will keep it in, but It'll be pushed out to the center, and the Blues will have to vacate. 30 seconds left in the game. Jets with a 2-1 lead. Blues down to the zone. Take the shot. High up into the netting. Over the head of Brent Jankowski. Dallas and Carolina tied up at 27. The Rams with a 17-3 lead over Baltimore. NFL scores in there. Indianapolis with a 31-27 lead now. Miami attempting a field goal. They'll drop this one to the left of Jankowski. A chance and die to take the face-off to the left of Jankowski. They'll try to sweep it out. Sofie will get it to Yoon. Yoon down into the corner. Sharp angle shot. Going to go across the face of Jankowski. Out to center with 14 seconds left. Blues from the blue line. Trying to work into the zone. Nobody there but Max Morrow. Morrow, though, chased down by Marzullo. Morrow, all Morrow has to do is tie this up in the next 3 seconds. And the Jets, as a result of a penalty kill, get 2 goals. They get the 2-1 win. In comeback fashion, Brent Jankowski gets the win in net. Montclair Blues can convert on that power play. Great performance here by both teams. We will step aside for a break. We'll come back. We'll cover a little bit of the numbers here. We'll get you ready for the second game of the night, as this one will not come until after the 10 o'clock hour. You are listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio and the iMedia One Network.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Passion, talent, development. NCAA hockey offers all that, and its players graduate at a 90% rate. Joe Pavelski.
Backhand scores! Wow, what a goal!
Johnny Gaudreau. And Torrey Krug were stars on campus before the NHL stage. Whether you are a fan or a player, nothing compares to college hockey. Visit collegehockeyinc.com and follow @collegehockey.
Champions of the college hockey world!
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley. Nina's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Discount Power Sports LLC is continuing to grow. They offer ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, electric bicycles, while offering off-road power sport repair services. Located at 758 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to the newly renovated Village Tavern. Discount Power Sports LLC also offers financing and accepts all major credit cards. Discount Power Sports LLC. Find them online at discountpowersports.biz. Discount Power Sports LLC, where value meets adventure.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
The the stations that always keep you in the zone.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast, Youngstown, Ohio.
Back here one last time as we wrap up game one of a doubleheader today. Canton-Akron Jets will be back in action after the 10 o'clock hours. I believe it's scheduled for 10:10 maybe. But depending on how the schedule goes, that could vary as early as up to 15 minutes early or maybe midnight. We don't know. Anyway, Jets get the 2-1 win. It would be Reschner would stop 24 out of 27 for the Blues, and it would be Jankowski getting the win, stopping 14 out of 15. Jets would trail all the way until the 3:18 mark of the third period. It would be the Jets getting two shorthanded goals to take the lead. Talk about an unconventional way of winning a game. And that would come at 2:56. When Lucas Black would feed Ethan Bell. And that would set that up. And as the final shot would be at 2:21. Excuse me, at 2:21, LaChance had scored, but they had called that one off. We didn't get a reason why. We don't know if there was an inadvertent whistle or what the situation may have been, but looked good to us. However, they called that one off. So Braden LaChance said, you know what, I'll just do it again. 1:25 in the third period, Braden LaChance gets the second shorthanded goal of that penalty kill, and that would give Canton-Akron Jets the 2-1 lead. That would be your final from here. Jets will be back in action tonight, coming up again at right around the 10 o'clock hour. Stay tuned. We'll and it could be up to a 15-minute early start, I believe, in most of these tournaments. Or if things carry over, could be a little bit later. But nonetheless, Jets hockey back here tonight as we wrap up the Pittsburgh Classic. Each of these teams playing for an opportunity to play for the championship tomorrow, which is scheduled for 4:40 p.m. here in Mount Lebanon. So for Caitlin Moll, I'm Jim Craven. Thanks for joining us, and we will hopefully see you right back here tonight at 10 o'clock. Canton-Akron Jets try to finish off preliminaries here with a third win this weekend. You have been listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One Network. We'll see you all on the other side.
We thank you for joining us for this special presentation of Western Reserve Radio. And we now return to our regularly scheduled programming. Youngstown, Warren, and Salem's local and national sports talk can be found on TuneIn and the Live 365 app at Western Reserve Radio, WRDB, The Scourge.